Constellation Aquila. This is contrails. So we're heading towards the distress beacon. So the idea with this would be that, you know, you potentially could get a mission where you get a distress beacon and you're going to find out on, you know, in this particular case, this planet. So we're heading towards it. You know, it's a little compression there. We've been working on that thing for the... I know it's a small thing, but I always want to have the landing gear compressed when you land. Right, so we're going to head out to do some exploring and the armor on. Alright, let's get us let's be nice and tidy, close the locker up, and then grab our gun just in case there's some hostiles out there. I mean, but this is kind of an example, like for instance, you shouldn't be able to sort of sit in heavy armor flying a ship. Maybe you're in your flight suit and then you go and equip your armor or your EVA suit when you need to go outside and do stuff. And so you sort of want to make it quite immersive and have different reasons to be equipping and using different stuff. All right. The music changing here is all part of the dynamic music logic system. So it'll start to calm down now that the combat's over. Right, so that's, well, we lost our rover, that's not so good. Was a trap. Conveniently, some Sand Nomad dragonflies. that moment. There we go. Right, we got one. We got another distress beacon we blinked to, so let's go look for that. Vince is undeterred by the impending sandstorm. But seriously, the sandstorm's an example of we want to have dynamic weather on the procedural planets, and we're working to have sort of a dynamic procedural weather system, and things like sandstorms, hurricanes, various weather systems are all things we model onto the planets that will add additional sort of drama and challenges for when you're adventuring and playing around. Should we sneak up behind him? Watching the incoming sandstorm. That looks like it's getting close. Okay, let's get out of here. Shit. Come on, hurry up, man. Go, quick. Jump. Maybe that's not such a good idea. How did it... Okay, that's the first time it's ever done that. But you get to see the pull-out twice now. How did it go to the console? Did you get a key or... Hey, you already saw this. Although he's been eating Benny's noodles, it looks like down there. Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like we've got a little video. Someone sent us a video message. So let's go see what that is.
Hey, how are you? Miles Eckhart. Friend over at Crusader said you've been building quite a rep. I run a modest security outfit. I'm always on the lookout interested in picking up some extra work, we should talk. I'll send my details.
Okay, so looks like we got a new mission, possible security job. So we'd have to go to Levski to find out about it. So let's go over to our mission manager. All right, possible security job. There you go. So travel to Levski to meet with Miles Eckhart. All right, so let's accept that. And let's head out to the pad. For this mission, we're going to do sort of a mini multi-crew mission. So we have... And luckily, Glenn slept in his spacesuit, so he doesn't need to get changed. Alright, here we go. There's little Chris there waiting for us on the landing pad. Hello.
Hey.
Just wave to him. There you go.
Hey.
So there you are. We switch between Chris and... All right. Okay, guys. Back to... there we go. And let's get in our freelancer. So we thought it was about time to do a demo using a freelancer. Wow, that door didn't work before or something?
Yep.
Wow. All right, come on, there you go. All right. Okay, let's get in our co-pilot seat and look over. There you go. Okay, let's... Okay, let's just head out.
Landing gear up.
Sort of no Stanton, but let's go to Delamar, which is where Levski is set and based. So let's activate quantum travel. Double click on that. Well, you got to get in a lift now. We're going to go down. So here's an example of the item 2.0. So everything has an inner thought when you interact with it. So we just call the elevator. And something to note in the elevators that we have in both Levski, actually they're in Gremhex too, is they're real elevators. So there's a whole elevator system that calls them. They move around in the physical space. Okay, let's go to the lobby. So let's walk out. So here's the area, the lobby is basically, these are lifts from the 4 landing areas you can come to. Welcome to Levski. So you can sort of see the feel, the character, the grounding that we want in the world and the universe. Here's a statue. Remember Anthony Tanaka, who was this kid that was killed by Messeran forces back in the Mess area, and he's a sort of symbol of defiance against the UEE, and therefore it's quite, it's a statue they've had here to sort of symbolize their defiance against the UEE. And if we look out the window here, so we can see, there you are, that's the Levski that we came in throughout, and in fact, look who's looking in at us. It's Chris. Oh, and look, we can zoom in, and look, there's, who's there? Glenn, you want to wave? There you go. So there's a lot of work that's gone into the tech to allow us to do this kind of detail at the same time, multiplayer, at this resolution, in and out. Anyway, it's difficult. So here in all our sort of landing locations throughout Stanton and the rest of the PU, so there would be somewhere like we would go there to get our ship repaired. So here we are in the Grand Barda Bazaar. And we look out, so like all the landing locations that we're going to have in Star Citizen, and this will be true in 3.02, is that they'll be selling different things. So you'll come to, say, Levski to buy things you can't buy in other places, and go to ArcCorp for this, buy things you can get there that you can't get elsewhere. So, here would be probably more counterculture stuff, kind of like slightly, illegal mods to weapons or stuff that, you wouldn't normally get in sort of the authorized dealers. So this is the sort of bazaar market. Gordy's in there would be where we would go and get armor and that kind of stuff. And there were various different shops and stalls around here. And this whole area...
You there. You are a person of good taste, I can tell.
So we'll keep going. So the proper subsumption isn't in here yet, but with that in, we'll see people moving around, doing things, coming and going, have a lot more life. But the idea is to make all the locations that you go, depending on what their sort of population would make sense, are alive, have people doing things.
Tell your friends.
Carrying on their own little conversations, moving around. So you sort of feel like it's a living world, whether there's, 50 other players there or there's just you. Oops, a couple of pirates. So I guess it's time for Glenn to earn his stripes in the turret. Some nice shooting. Okay, one more. All right, come on. You'll go, Glenn. Chris, are you going to take all the glory? Got it now, Glenn. Shoot it. What's that? Come on, guys. All right. Missile. All right. Okay, he said the freelancer didn't kick some ass. And by the way, I don't know if you've noticed it, but the music's been sort of changing dynamically as we've been playing. So you're actually listening to the first version of our sort of music logic system that fades in and out and depends on what's happening. Glenn's going to open the back door. There we go. And so one of the other, great things about Star Citizen, you'd be walking around a space station, walk out, get in a space ship, fly 1,000,000 kilometers, land on a planet, get out, get a mission, get back in your ship, fly to an asteroid little belt around a moon, and come across a space wreck. All seamlessly, all the rest of stuff. Going from one sort of operation on foot, FPS, EVA, spaceflight. So it looks like there's been full decompression and it's vented inside. You want to, yeah. And if we look at, we can see through the dark. There you go. You can see little Glenn outside. Let's start EVAing. There we go. Should we follow him? Okay, back to Glenn, and let's. Let's look for a way in to the Starfarer. Wow, some pretty catastrophic damage. All right, let's look back and see. There's Chris waiting for us. Oh, looks like we can get in this way, so let's head in here. That's how it looks. One of the crew member that unfortunately didn't do too well. Okay, let's just push him out of the way a bit. Let's head on. Let's try to find the captain's room so we can download the black box. Heavy armor takes a fair amount of damage. All right, finally. All right. There we go. All right. So let's head back to the Starfarer. I mean, sorry, the Freelancer. All right, Chris, you should help out with the other Dragonfly. So we want to cut, Jared, you want to cut to Gregor and his Dragonfly? That's player 3, Jared. There you go. So this is Gregor here, playing the black. He's flying a black Dragonfly up. He got killed. All right, player 1 now. Back to player 2, sorry. Player 2. Player 2. There you go, perfect. Get the box, hang on a sec.
So, find anything good? If you don't mind, I'll just have a look myself.
That doesn't sound very good. Don't know about that. What do you reckon, guys? Ups to daisy. Looks like we got double crossed. Damn it! That's the end of the demo.